So, how does the Silent Hill really pick up in the story, and where does your character come into it?
Okay, so this Silent Hill Revelation is the sequel to the first Silent Hill, about 6 years ago. It's also an adaptation of Game 3 for the game fans. That's the story that we are adapting because it's a continuation of little Sharon from the first movie, her story. And she's all grown up into, and we'll explain in the movie why she's changed her name and how she's grown into the wonderful Adelaide Clemens. Yes, that's what we do. It's the story of how she realizes who she is, what her past is, and what all this world of Silent Hill means to her.
Can you tell us a little bit about your visual style here? What kind of color palettes and things like that are you using as compared to the first film?
It's always interesting because the first film was an incredibly honest and true adaptation of the games as well. Christoph Gans, who directed the first movie, was a huge Silent Hill fan. And so that was, to me, when I watched it, just as an audience member, I went to see the movie, you get this very true to what Silent Hill looks like. Yeah. So, and also the games are so richly designed and realized that, you know, what am I going to do? I'm going to throw that out? I'm going to do my best to bring that to the cinematic screen. The palette is what it should be. It's the rust world, it's darkness. The misty environment of Silent Hill with all the ash falling, all that's completely there. The thing that we've done a little bit more on this is Heather experiences the real world, school life, and just being domestic for a little bit as well, before Silent Hill begins to kind of grab hold of her.
Yeah, I think we really, by kind of setting the platform of this real world of school and her experience on Earth, and then dragging her into Silent Hill, as an audience, you have more empathy for the characters.
Yeah, you relate.
And so it's more terrifying.
Yeah. So that's the aesthetic, yeah.
Yeah, and for this Silent Hill, how much of the video game stuff is going to be into this movie, and how much is going to be new material?
When you say video game stuff, that's an incredibly vague and nebulous concept.
From the Silent Hill.
Yeah. No, you know, this is an adaptation of Game 3, and I don't know how much you know your Silent Hill world. I know my Silent Hill world pretty well. So it's you go, okay, the story elements that we wanted, the order, and what Heather's looking for, and how she got to be this important character in that world. That's all there. The mythology's there. Of course, I absolutely did something myself, and some of the hardcore fans are going to look and say, why has he done that? What's this change? I wanted to make a movie that would work for an audience who don't know Silent Hill. Because we have to. This is a Halloween horror movie. You want to go with your date and have a great time. You don't have to go with a textbook and a reference book. You've just got to enjoy it. So the important thing for me was to make a movie that's a sequel, adaptation, and a standalone movie. Those are tricky things to juggle.
I think fans will be very excited because we definitely, we set the platform of Silent Hill. There are a lot of familiar characters and monsters and things like that, and then we've thrown
some new stuff as well. So
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.